standing for a moment of silent meditation. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Mount Carmel area, and welcome to MCA Live. I'm Hannah Benedict, and here's today's announcements. Today is Thursday, March 11th, Day 2. Be sure to order your weekend breakfast and lunch grab-and-go by noon today. The link is on the school website. The Anna Woodside $1,000 scholarship is available for seniors. Applications are due March 26th. See the guidance office to apply. Band fundraiser orders are due March 18th. See any band member to order Perkins pies or chocolate treats. And here's today's news. If you are interested in playing an instrument, you may consider taking a band class taught by Mr. Steller. We caught up with Mr. Steller and a few of his students to find out more about the class.
So we have a few nicest music departments, high school music departments around. Our band room and our chorus room are both beautiful and well equipped. Lots of equipment, lots of instruments. We try to incorporate not just traditional band and traditional music classes into our course offerings, but we try to modernize what we offer. If anyone's ever seen the Big Red Band, we tend to play more modern music rather than traditional marching music. And a lot of our concert music is very similar. We try to do a lot of modern music as well. If anybody knows me, they know that I have a background in playing in bands. I'm a drummer and a percussionist, so I have some knowledge of playing in rock bands and jazz groups, and I try to incorporate that into what I teach as well. I know a lot of drummers that come and join band enjoy a lot of our discussions and demonstrations on drum set and different items. We're always looking for electronic musicians, piano players and guitar players, bass players, always looking for those instruments, not just trumpets and saxophones and traditional wind instruments. We have marching band, which is the Big Red Band. We have a symphonic band, which is our concert band. We have a junior high band, which is kind of a concert band in itself. And we offer some small ensembles as well. And jazz band, which is open to any student in grades 7 through 12.
Okay, Maggie, what is one of the most main reasons you joined the band and you've stayed in the band since 4th grade?
Well, it's really fun, and it's something you can do for the rest of your life.
All right, Dominic, how long have you been in the band, and what's a main reason you've stayed in the band?
Well, I've been in the band for about 3 years now, and I stayed because it's kind of like a family. You know, you get really close to everyone helps each other, and, no one feels alone. There's always someone to fall back on if you're kind of stuck on something.
We also are pretty heavily into electronics. We have a pretty advanced PA system that we use with our band, and most of the students learn how to work it that are involved with that section of the band. And we also offer a course that I teach called the Electronic Music, where students are exposed to electronics, sound reinforcement, not only that, but kind of like putting a rock band together, or some guitar and bass and keyboard playing, electronic music recording, and different aspects that go along with stuff like that. So we know you'd have a great time if you'd come around and just see what we're doing here in the music department. It's not your straight-ahead traditional band program for sure. It's pretty progressive, so we think you'd enjoy it very much.
In being a part of the band, you can stop in and see Mr. Steller. You can also schedule it on your course selection paper for next school year. A poetry contest was held by Young Writers USA last February for students. The poetry contest, Through Our Eyes, required students to write a poem in someone's perspective. It could have been an object, person, or yourself. A student, Gabrielle Schucker, entered her poem called The Brave and Mom, written from the perspective of her mother after she got in a serious car accident in the aftermath.
So Gabby, how did you find out about the poetry contest?
I found out from my club advisor for Novel Idea, Mrs. Jarrow. She told us about the writing contest, and basically I just entered.
What inspired you to write the poem?
My mom inspired me because she went through an accident a few years ago, and I based it off of that. I kind of just, took my own interpretation of how she was feeling and what she went through.
Do you like to write poetry in your free time?
Not really. It's not something I do very often in my free time. I just thought it was a good opportunity.
How does it feel to have your poem in a book?
Weird. I get very embarrassed about it a lot, and all my family members ask for a copy, and I'm like, no.
Where can we find the book?
You can probably find it on Young Writers. If anybody wants to look at it, it's probably up there. You can order it from that site, and the school has a copy.
Her poem was chosen to be published in a book called Through Their Eyes USA 2020, in other words. Congratulations, Gabrielle, on having your poem published. We'll be right back with Brennan Sports. Tonight, the girls' basketball team will battle local rival Southern Columbia in the district championship. Southern entered the bracket as the number one seed and MCA as the number 2 seed. Last time these two teams met was January 19th, and Southern won by only 2 points. Despite being the lower seed, MCA is no stranger to district championships games. Over the last 10 years, we have won all but one district title. Mrs. Verano shared a few words about the matchup.
Southern Columbia is a very balanced basketball team. We lost to them early in the season by 2 points. It was a close game. We led early. They ended up coming back and beating us. So certainly going to be an interesting matchup, very competitive game. They're very balanced. They have scorers. They have an inside presence, and they have some girls that can run the court. So definitely, a challenge.
Tell me about your team. What it's like in typical practice. They seem to be so a unit and supporting each other.
Sure. Practices are, there's a lot of energy at our practices. I think the girls get along very well. The chemistry's there. They're always looking to help each other out, make each other better. We don't have to come into practice and worry about, the girls being down or not wanting to practice. We get 100% from them for every practice, and they're just really a great group of girls to be around. A lot of fun. They have a lot of great personalities. We have a good time at practice, but they work hard.
Tip-off for tonight's game is set for 5:30 p.m. Good luck to the girls' team and bring home another district championship. That's all for today. Back to Hannah at the news desk. Thanks, Bryn. In Georgia, there is a new eco-friendly practice meant to bring people and nature together. Southeast Atlanta is the new home to a 7-acre food forest full of organic grown fruits, nuts, herbs, mushrooms, and more. A food forest like this one is an area of land that mimics a forest growth pattern and has many planting layers to increase the amount of vegetation grown. This idea began when an old farm was brought to create homes and the plans fell through. The Conservation Fund in the city decided to take action with the new idea. This food forest is a great green space in the city that doubles as an area of free produce. People can actually walk into the forest and pick fresh produce for free. This is great for a community facing food insecurity. The newly planted area is set to become the nation's largest free food forest and a way to educate youth on the importance of nature. And here's today's lunch. Chicken cheesesteak sub, salad with grilled chicken, ham and cheese wrap, mixed veggies, and choice of milk. Tomorrow's breakfast, strawberry guava breakfast bun, assorted fruit or juice, and choice of milk. That's all for today. Look into the upcoming poetry contest and join the band. Have a great day, MCA.